سمعت له عاوز لو مش عاوز اشتغل.
ايه سمعت بسمع بيها ايه؟
تسمع كلامنا.
Campus radio. Let's do it. Oh my god.
Assalamu
Okay.
alaikum everyone. And Omar is very excited to be on the show today. So assalamu alaikum and welcome everyone to the show finale. It actually might not be finale, but I'll be sure to let you know. So thank you guys for tuning in, whether it's on my Instagram or it's on Omar's Instagram. Welcome to the show. Whether it's on Periscope, welcome to the show finale. I hope it would be as glamorous as Game of Thrones, but let's not kid each other here.
Nothing is more glamorous than this.
Game of Thrones was lit. All right, we'll end it there. So thank you guys for tuning in to the final show here of Friday Night Live. I thought I'd end it with a bang, or a light-hearted conversation with one of the most energetic ADHD people I know in my life.
Really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah. So in the studio here we have Omar Khalid. How are you, Omar?
Alhamdulillah, dude. I'm fine. How are you, man?
I'm all good, man.
Dude, once you told me I'm hosting you like in a finale day, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? This is amazing.
I'm really happy that you're this excited.
Thank you so much.
So anyways, Omar, I usually start the show by introducing myself, and as I said, I'm DJ AAA. Welcome, guys. And then I like to introduce my guests. So Omar, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Alright, okay guys, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Omar Khalid. I'm from Egypt, but I was mainly raised in Saudi Arabia. Then I continued my studies after high school back to Egypt. Then I came here to Malaysia, studying civil engineering, IIUM, proudly. Thank you so much.
Okay, mashallah, he's saying proudly. That is one of the few people in UAE. No, joking aside, IIUM is great. Let's not get kicked out.
Yeah.
So anyways, Omar, so as you know, and as some of the viewers might know, the topic for today was supposed to be, or is still, photography. Yeah. And guys, when I say the topic of today is photography, that's the theme. You guys can ask anything. You know, this is the finale. I want it to be different. I actually wanted the entire show to be this way, where I basically just announce who the guests are, and all you guys have to do is just ask questions and we'll answer them. But alas, I'm not that popular, so I don't have that many
many followers.
That many followers.
One day, man. One day.
To ask many questions. So, anyways, I had Omar do the same. So he has a few questions. Hopefully, as the show progresses, we'll have more questions to ask him, inshallah. But the first part of the show will concentrate mainly on photography.
Okay.
So Omar, you said you're doing engineering, right?
Yeah, civil engineering.
Third year. So you're close. So
yeah.
How many 2 semesters left? Or 3?
3 semesters actually. I'm level 3, sem 1.
Level 3, sem 1.
Hopefully, if I don't fail any subjects.
Inshallah, you'll make it through. Hopefully, all of us, ya Rab.
Inshallah.
So, Omar, what got you into photography?
All right. First thing, I used to use my phone, my phone camera, Galaxy Note 4 back camera, just. Okay camera. I used to take photos. My friends used to tell me like, Omar, you take a lot of too many photos, you're too much on social media. They like start complaining about me, and I just like don't care. I just do what I love. I do what I'm good at. Then last year, yeah, I went back home to Egypt.
Yeah.
My sister is in media college. Okay, so she uses her camera a lot, but my sister is like that kind of person who preserve everything. She likes to keep everything clean and tidy. No one uses her stuff. Okay. But I one day sneaked behind her and I took her camera. I didn't actually sneak. I just told her I'm gonna take your camera. Okay. You cannot do anything about it. Then I took the camera. Okay. I started taking photos of my friends. We were.
Like, was it a professional DSLR
it's
camera?
It's like a mirrorless, a snap and shoot. I don't know what do you call it.
Is it just
it's a Sony camera. It looks like a DSLR, but it has like this fixed camera.
It's semi.
Yeah, semi something like that. Yeah,
It's a
but it's
semi.
not the. It doesn't have the APS-C sensor. It's like a
Oh.
smaller one.
Oh, okay. So it's just like a better version of a digital camera.
Basically, yeah. This is
Okay.
it. This is it. Okay. So I started taking photos of that, and just like I don't keep everything. And I don't. I didn't like. I didn't like want to. Okay, I'm gonna be a photographer right now. I just like was taking photos. That's what I love to do. Then when I went back home and I checked these photos, it was amazing.
That happened.
Trust me, man. I was like, my mind was blown away. I don't know if it was the camera or was it me or so, things like that. So I just like, okay, just continue my life. I'm not gonna buy a camera. It's not my speciality. I'm just going to, if it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's not my speciality. I'm just gonna continue back to engineering and do what I do. So one day we had, last year we had a trip in Life Makers Malaysia. Life Makers Malaysia was a society that I was the president for. We had a trip in the January, I guess. So we had a trip and I rented a camera.
Where to?
It was to Botanical Garden near from Pasar City.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I just I'm gonna rent this camera. I'm gonna see if it's really good to have a camera with you.
Like
So
a
I rented a
DSLR?
camera, Nikon D.
D3100, right?
I guess
Or
I'm not sure.
D3000.
D5. No. D550.
Oh, okay. So like mid range.
Yeah, mid range basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So I rent this camera. I start taking photos, and it's amazingly turning out to be good. Oh my god, this is really nice. I like doing this. Okay, and I like taking photos. But before I buy the camera, I got into a little bit into video editing. So I said, okay, I'll just make some vlogs while I'm back in home in the summer break, and I'll just use my phone camera. So I used my phone camera. It was a bit hard for me because I used to use the back camera all the time, so I have to hold the phone like that. And I don't know if I'm there, if I'm focused, if I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Is it recording? Yeah, well, a lot of times I check the phone and
Selfie
then
stick, man. Why
it's
don't
not
you
even a selfie stick.
Why-
It's
like you could have bought a selfie stick. That way, you just.
no. The thing is, like, I don't use the back camera. I use the I don't use the front camera.
Oh, you
I
don't use the
back.
selfie camera. you
Yeah, I
just-
do
okay,
selfie
okay.
camera. My phone is so bad.
Okay.
So I had to use the back camera.
Ah, okay.
One day I went to the pyramids and the weather was really hot, and every 2 minutes the phone recording disconnects.
Ooh.
The phone. So after like recording for 5 or 6 minutes, I check the phone. It's not recording. I check the recorded one. It's like 1.5 minutes of the 6 minutes I talk about.
Oh, is it because the phone
It's
was
because
overheating?
overheating. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I suffered a lot. But when I came back home, I spent like 2-3 weeks. Then I saw an ad on Instagram by Moza. Thank you, Moza, for
Moza, as in banana.
yeah, something like that. Okay. So I asked him. He puts an ad
Oh.
on Instagram that there's this camera for sale.
Oh.
After I rented the Nikon one.
Okay.
Right? So I see this ad. I see okay. I really need to get a camera right now. Okay, I need to. Okay, I have the skills. I have the passion. Okay, the first thing of being like, if you love to do something, you have to be passionate about it. Like, you have to love it from the bottom of your heart. If you don't do that, you're not gonna continue.
Okay, so would you say that photography is a strong passion for you?
Yeah, dude. I was thinking like of making career change, but like changing your career from engineering to photography, it's like not acceptable. It's not acceptable for me, but for my family, from the whole family.
Okay,
If you tell someone like you're studying, if you tell someone that you're studying engineering, civil engineering, and you have like 1 year left to graduate, and now you want to make a career change because you just like love photography and you just like,
we're Arabs, guys. This makes a lot of sense to Arabs.
Yeah.
Because and actually to a lot of conservative societies,
Yeah.
because doing what you love isn't exactly what's important.
yeah, exactly.
to the
But
society.
yeah,
Go
to be
ahead,
honest, my father, he was supportive. Like,
Okay.
Like I was surprised. He just told me, okay, just finish whatever degree you're preparing, civil engineering, and then if you want to continue your studies in photography, you can do it. But just finish what I've been paying for like I don't know 3 years now.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, I checked the ad. Then I spent 3 months reviewing cameras. Then I made my mind. Okay, I'm gonna buy a camera. Okay. Then I spent 3 months. Yeah, reviewing cameras. I reviewed like Nikon, Canon, Sony.
By review, you mean you research, right?
Yeah, search on YouTube
okay.
and like the specifics of the camera. Know what is the difference between each camera. What is the sensor is gonna do? What is shutter speed? What is aperture? What is ISO?
Do you know how to use a camera in manual mode?
Yup, dude. This is if you don't use the camera in the manual mode, you're not. Don't dare yourself.
This is a message to all photographers out there, guys. We both agree on this.
Yeah, if you don't know how to use the camera on the manual mode, just
you paid too much for too little.
Yeah.
You paid too much for too little. That's all it is.
But still, like if you're just a beginner, it is okay to use the auto mode. Just to know the settings that you gonna be like using when you go to the manual mode. If you just understand these 3 things, the aperture, the shutter speed, the ISO, you're good to go.
Basically,
yeah exactly. So I started reviewing cameras after 3 months. I choose my dream camera. Actually, I choose the cheapest. It's not like
let's be real.
Yeah, let's be real. Because cameras, like if you check the full frame cameras, it starts from 5,000 plus.
Yeah.
Okay, just the body.
Just the body.
Okay, so how are you gonna get the 5,000 ringgits to buy just a camera, and there's still lenses you're gonna have to buy and stuff like that.
I feel you, man.
Yeah, so I just started asking my friends, is it like worth it? And I watched a lot of videos and YouTubers, photographers, saying, okay, you can invest your money in a lens. Do not invest your money in a body. So, like, خلاص, okay, I'm just gonna buy. I checked the Canon 200.
Which type of lens do you buy? Do you buy EF or EF-S? You're a Canon, right?
Yeah. It's EF-S. Yeah, EF-S. But EF also works on the crop sensor cameras.
Yes, but this is an advice from me personally. I think it's better if you invest in EF lenses, because once you upgrade to
if you
full frame,
you can still use that. If you have the money, dude. But it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is.
Of money.
They're more expensive, but like you said, it's an investment.
Exactly. Yeah, and also like lenses keep their value. Like not, it's like the bodies. Technology goes on, but the lenses stay the same price. If you buy like 1,000 ringgit lens, brand new, you're gonna sell it for 800. After using it like for 3 years, 4 years, you're gonna sell it for 800. It keeps its value. That's if you like keep it clean and tidy, and that's it. So yeah, back to our topic. I decided to choose the Canon 200D. It's a crop sensor camera. It was like one camera of
It's a decent camera. It's I think it's now taking over the 600D, which was the like beginner camera flagship.
600?
Yeah, the 600D was no. Before it was 600D, and then they switched it to the 200D.
No. It was 600D, then 650, then 700, 750, 760, and then they stopped. But the 200D is replacement for the 100D, which is like the compact version of all these cameras. Because basically, from the 600 to the 760, basically are the same size. But
what I read online was for entry level.
Yeah, for entry level, yeah. Well,
600D was the like major camera back then. Everyone who wanted to enter photography used to get 600. Yeah. Now it's 200D. So.
Oh, you mean like, okay? I'm talking about the versions that Canon replaced. Okay, yeah. Okay, because 600D is like old technology.
It is. Yeah. It's like 5 years old or something.
Yeah,
like
it's.
that now.
I think it's more than 5 years old because.
Is it?
I don't know. The Digic, the processor, it's very slow because I used the 600 D before. Actually, it was 650. Like was more modern, and I had to shoot using the viewfinder all the time. The viewfinder is the piece that you put your eyes on. The live view, if you want to go to the live view, it takes approximately 7 seconds to focus. You have to like wait 7 seconds until
That's for the
600.
no, that's I think because of the lens.
No. It's not because of the lens. It's because of the processor of that camera.
I had a 600.
Really? It used to focus fast.
When I bought the 50 mm 1.8, yeah.
Mm. Really?
Yeah.
Live view.
Live view.
Oh, I mean, maybe the camera I was using. Maybe I was using the kit lens, which is the 18 to 55.
Kit lens has the most annoying old motor. Usually it's the motor or micro motor. It's the loud one that keeps going. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the really bad one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I to be honest, I don't remember because that was a wedding I shot for my friend like 2 years ago. So I don't remember. I didn't get myself a lot into photography, and that actually was one of the reasons that got me into photography. When I finished the wedding, I checked the photos. It was amazing. So I like, dude, okay, I'm a good photographer right now.
Says every
Yeah.
photographer. Okay, go ahead. What made you think, Yanni? Because a lot of people do. Like,
No, the thing is, like, I didn't keep. Yeah, okay. To be honest, when I started photography, well, like, okay, after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, okay, I'm a pro photographer. Okay, but once I keep, straight away, yeah, seriously, and that's actually a study that shows that people who gets into photography, like in the beginning, they think that they are like very pros, but once they get into more photography, they just realize that okay, I'm not a pro anymore. I'm not a pro. I still have a lot to learn. And I actually discovered that when I started photography, I was not like okay, I'm not that pro. Okay, but when I get more experience, and then I said okay, I have a lot to learn. This is a very very open field.
That's true.
Yeah.
So what did you learn about like when you started photography? Did you like learn about the technical stuff? Did you learn about exposure, lighting, and whatnot, or?
Okay, the first thing I learned about is like the basics. You have to learn the basics: aperture, the shutter speed, and the ISO. But for me, the aperture was not like that much of a difference because I was using the kit lens, the f4 to 5.6. It was f4
3.5 to 5.
No, that was the old version. The new version is f4 now.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah, that's worse.
Okay.
But yeah, they have like better focusing and stuff like that. So once I watched everything on YouTube. I learned everything on YouTube. So once they say like you have to open the aperture to get like the depth of field and stuff like that. Okay, I opened the aperture until 4. It's not like it's nothing. I don't feel like there's a difference between f4 and f8 or f11. I don't think like it's still like there's no depth of field. But when I bought the 50mm 1.8. My mind got exploded, man.
Same here, yeah.
Once I opened like 1.8, and I shot, I don't know, a mug of mine, and then the depth of field behind it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! What? I was like, oh my god, this is my dream, or this is my baby girl right now. Like, what is so loud?
It's a little bit loud.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a very sensitive mic.
Okay, it's okay. Never mind. Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah, same experience here. When I first got the 50mm, me and my sister, we bought the camera together. So when we first bought the 50mm, we were just going around taking pictures of all our friends. It's like, hey, put your hand out like this and stuff like that. So like kids with a new toy.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have a camera, don't just like use it for photos. Use it also for videos. Okay.
Of course.
A lot of new cameras that shoots 60 frames per second or 120 frames per second. It's really nice. But most of the YouTubers, they told you, okay, just you have to shoot at 25 or 24 frames per second because that gives you the most cinematic look. I don't know if that's good or not. I shot 60 frames. And I feel it's better, way better than the...
The thing is, okay, so what happens is, for modern movies these days, what they do is they shoot at 60 frames, and then they reduce it to 24, and stuff like that, because it makes it more smoother. It's better than if you shoot at 24 and
use the 24,
because what happens is the program or whatever that's
just like expands the video.
You're trying to make
more frames not
there that don't exist, so it starts duplicating.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's why they say if you want to shoot cinematic, take 60 and then in production,
reduce it to
24.
24. I used to shoot 24 all the time because you have to keep your ISO low. Whatever frame rate you're shooting, you have to choose a double shutter speed. So if you're shooting at 60 frames, you have to shoot like around, the shutter speed should be 120, but 120 is not there in the camera, so you have to shoot on 125. Okay, at that you have to compensate with the ISO. You have to increase the ISO a bit so that the
First time I hear about that, but I don't know. Isn't for video the shutter speed doesn't matter? Like for DSLR.
No. Okay, your shutter speed should be.
Shutter speed is how fast the shutter goes up and down, right?
Yeah.
But when you take the video,
no, for
the shutter goes up.
Is that my phone or your
I
phone?
think that's your phone. My phone is on silent.
Alright. Okay, continue.
Go ahead, man. There's a first time for everything on this show. The guys decided to leave us to put our phone on silent. You know, everything is A-okay, guys. No worries at all.
Alright. Who's in my life? Wait, let me check.
Well, guys, since
okay,
I'm here all alone.
Okay, back to business.
Back to business.
Alright.
So anybody watching you on your?
Yeah, Arish Shaheen from USA, man. Thank you, Arish, for watching the video so much for live.
Hello, Arish. Okay, so where were we? We were talking about
the video and the shutter speed.
Yeah, shutter speed. So in video, the shutter goes up.
Yeah.
And the camera is just taking video, so I don't think the shutter speed matters, because the shutter speed is how fast the
shutter closes. Yeah, that's okay. I was thinking that too, because when you shoot video, I thought the shutter is opening and closing like the photos, but clearly it's not. Okay,
yeah.
But it's still somehow it takes the photos. But I watched a video about that, and if you're shooting like for example 25 frame per second, so your shutter should be 50. The reason that you duplicate your shutter speed with the frame rate is to get the exact motion blur. It's not about like because if you increase the shutter, the photos will be sharper, and it won't look realistic because it's not a photo; it's a video. Okay. If you play the video with more than double of the shutter speed, it's gonna look like choppy. It's not gonna look nice.
This is interesting. I never read this before.
If you make it less, the photos like most of the photos will be like I don't know if it's blurry or not, but you need some sharpness.
Like not as sharp.
Yeah, exactly. So double your frame rate is perfect for any video. And one more reason is if you're using there is two types of frame rates, the PAL and the NSTC.
Yeah.
The PAL is basically 25 frames per second and 50 frames per second. This system is used worldwide, but the NSTC is
the more recent one.
Yeah, is 23.9 and 30 frames and 60 frames. That's used in the USA. So, why is that? I was curious to know what is that.
Okay.
Okay, if there is a lighting like this, electricity somewhere, there is let's say the waves of the electricity. I don't know, something like
what waves of electricity?
I don't know.
I mean the light waves. You're in engineering. You should know.
Dude, I'm civil engineering. Why do I have to learn about this?
Yeah.
It's like some things you don't see. Okay.
Light rays.
It's something like that. All right. If you use the NSTC, which is the US model, in Malaysia or anywhere around the world, which it's the electricity is not that. Oh, the hertz, something measured with the gigahertz. Something like that. Okay. If you use that,
I think that's the light rays. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
light rays are measured in gigahertz. Or not?
I don't know.
I'm not in engineering, so I can say whatever I want.
If you know what is measured in the gigahertz, please write down in the live. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, if you use that in somewhere else than the USA, you're gonna find your video jittery. Jittery means like
choppy.
Choppy, yes, basically. Yeah, choppy.
So, if you play PAL videos in NSTC, like in America, it'll be choppy.
It's same. Yeah, if you didn't use the double shutter speed.
Okay.
Exactly, shutter like because I used 60 frames here, and the shutter speed was 125. That was very close from 120, But I feel like there is some a little bit. That's if you use the manual mode. But if you put it on auto, you're not gonna find anything.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, but because auto just like manipulates everything, ruins everything for you. Use like if you have a like f1.8 lens, and you want to use one f1.8, you cannot. You just like the camera just sets everything, so that this jittery thing will not appear. That's it.
So what was the first time you used your DSLR camera?
Okay.
Like for an event or something?
For an event, the first time I used my camera, I bought my camera in November, I guess. November. So I guess like the
2018,
first
right?
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the first event was the Umatic.
Yeah.
Global Umatic Festival. I think that is one of the first thing. The first time I used like my camera in a proper event or big event. After that, I used I was.
So how many events until now were you the like photographer?
Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't count. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. Doesn't count.
Yeah,
guys.
I don't count. I don't count. Dude, I take photos. I get paid now. I started like doing my business.
I get paid.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yo, I'm getting paid. Really, seriously. You know, I recently bought this new lens which is Sigma 17 to
Yeah,
50.
I saw. Congratulations.
2.8. Yeah. That was 1,100. All these 1,100 from the money that I earned from the events. Yeah, from
which events did you get paid for?
Okay, first time I get paid for was in a pre-wedding photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
A pre-wedding, like when I first I used to had one friend. His name is Shakil. Shakil, I hope you watch this live. Thank you so much. And he told me like, okay, Omar, he had a friend. He was getting married. So his friend wanted to do a pre-wedding photo shoot in UIA. So he asked Shakil. He told him, Shakil, why don't you... Shakil have a camera, but it's like very old and he uses the kit lens. So he told him, okay, I have a friend. Shakil told his friend that he have a friend that have a camera and he takes good photos, which was me. So he called me, Shakil, and he told me, Omar, are you free on this day to do a pre-wedding photo shoot? I told him, yeah, sure. And he told me I'll pay you 50 ringgits. And I was like, really? Are you serious? Like when I first bought the camera, I bought it because I love photography. This is my passion.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Nothing came in mind that I get paid. Yo, no way. That I was like, if you told me like you're getting get paid, I told you no. This is no way I'm gonna get paid. Okay. Because no one in UIA gets paid for photography. From those who I know,
that is not true, guys.
No, there is some people that gets paid, but they don't do events. Most of the people like Zizo, Minshel, I don't know if these people get paid or not.
They do.
They don't get paid.
They do photo shoots, like photo shoots for people like who are graduating, weddings.
Yeah, but not like a lot, dude. The first photo shoot was a pre-wedding session. That was like,
dude. When you said 50 ringgit, I was like, what? Photography pays well.
Yeah, but 50 was like okay. What like at that time I thought 50 is too much.
Okay,
I was like, are you kidding me? 50 ringgit?
For you to get paid was like already a surprise.
Yeah, exactly. So I bought the 50mm 2 days before that photo shoot. So I go there, I say salam, very nice people. Mira and Mustafa, congratulations, they got married like a few weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Mira is pregnant right now, so
congratulations.
All the best. They're having a boy.
Congratulations.
Congratulations 3 times, okay? 3 times. So so I do the photo shoot in UIA, but my only problem was that I was shooting at 1 p.m. And that was like I later that I knew that you have to shoot between 5 and 7 if you want a good photo shoot. Because the
sun is not too bright.
Sun, it's not too bright. But subhanallah, the photos turned out to be really nice. But I couldn't make a lot of edits because most of the photos was exposed, and you cannot. You can expose, but you cannot get details.
That's true.
Yeah. So one tip.
A tip, yeah. Go ahead, you say it.
You say it. Okay.
No, it's okay. You go.
All
ahead
right.
and say
So
it.
one tip. Always, if you want to, one tip, always shoot in RAW. Okay, it's gonna take much space, but trust me, it's worth it. Okay, first thing, you can manipulate whatever you want in the photo. Like if you want the photo to be from a day to night, you can make it. Okay, if you shoot raw. Second thing, you can manipulate all the colors, because basically the camera, when you shoot JPEG, the camera makes its own edits and save it in this photo. You cannot
listen to what he says, guys.
Yeah, whatever you edit, you're making edits on top of that edits that the camera already done.
Exactly.
Okay, so always shoot in raw.
Like you guys, it's best to shoot in raw if you plan to do professional things. If it's just with friends, it's okay to shoot JPEG. Unless you plan to edit them later, then it's better for you to shoot in raw. Why shoot in raw? Because if you guys ever tried, you'll always find that the raw file is much larger than a JPEG file.
Raw file is
because it has
megapixel.
much more information.
Yeah.
But the problems with shooting in raw, that you're going to need a special program to do your edit. You can't just open it in Microsoft image viewer and do some editing.
No, that's not gonna work.
You're going to have to use Lightroom or something to do your edits.
Yeah.
And the tip actually that I thought you were going to say is, guys, underexposed.
Yeah, that was no. Actually, like, if you're using your camera and you cannot find much lighting, and your ISO is like very high, always underexposed, because you will reduce your ISO and shoot in raw, and after you get that in the post production, increase the exposure. You're gonna find a lot of details in the photo.
We're gonna be giving you a lot more tips, inshallah, after the break. So we have the azan right now, so we're going to have to go for a quick break.
Yeah.
And then after the break, inshallah, we're going to come back and then talk more about photography or anything else. If you guys have asked us any questions, we're going to be sure to check them and ask them to Omar during the show.
Yep.
And then we're also going to be talking about some tips and stuff to do while for new and aspiring photographers, inshallah. So we're going to go for that quick break and be back real soon, guys.
النص بقى التاني نتكلم عن tips احنا اتكلمنا خلاص عن
history. Hey everybody!
I hope someone saw the video.
Someone is watching.
Oh my god, is my phone just...
it's Moj. Hey Moj. Moj, you can come in, by the way.
What? I don't know what happened to my live, man.
It's not live?
It's not live.
Aww. It's okay, you can come chill, man. It's the finale. Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind.
Video can't be shared.
You can even take part.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, man, if you have only like one guest or something, so
Yeah, bro. Sorry.
like, you can call me for the 8 p.m. because work officially finishes like 5:30 or 6.
You know what? Go ahead, man. Take a seat.
It'd be weird to have someone disappear in the middle.
It's okay, man. Guys, we're going to have Mojo. Oh, wait, you're the one watching. Never mind. If anyone's watching on Periscope, oh, no one can hear me. We
You should bring
have
something with you, man, a laptop or
a
something.
new friend.
Wait, why can't they hear you?
Because I have the audio from the PC that's on right now. They can't hear us while the audio is on. Man, do you have water? I'm so parched.
Bag doesn't even have a pocket for
Oh,
it.
nice. Very nice.
وصلنا بالاسم يا عمر.
You didn't read any of the messages, right?
No, I didn't get to.
It said hertz is frequency.
Yo, Baha. Oh, Baha joined. What's up?
It disappeared.
And then it disappeared. What do photographers pay attention when setting up a photo? Hey, Moj always has good questions, man.
What?
Moj always has good questions. Our value grows with experience. A lot of metadata withdraw. Yep.
You can't see before that?
I can't. It's too far.
I mean, like, you can't find messages before that? Or what?
Yeah, okay. I was thinking that too.
Oops.
When you shoot video, I thought the shutter is
Yes, I can. What do photographers know?
clearly it's not, okay? But
Hertz equals frequency. Yes.
I watched a video.
Nobody
Saying
stays
something
long
about
enough.
frequency, right?
Oh wait, someone joined. Who's joined? Is that still you?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think I have to use the front camera so that I'll know that if anything happens. Yeah, if it goes wrong.
Go ahead. You are using the. You said you're going to use the front
The
camera.
front camera, it was in the front camera.
Yeah.
Where am I
Careful,
gonna
careful the tripod. If you're
Owner of this perfect call, and owner of this prayer to be performed.
Alright, man.
Grant Muhammad
Take a seat.
the right of intercession.
What am I doing here?
It's okay.
I'm not adding anything.
It's okay. You can add
Best and highest
questions.
place in paradise.
You can come sit in the producer seat if you'd like. You'll help me present.
Okay, we
And
will.
if someone asks a question, you can.
You're the
All right.
producer, man. You said
I'm DJ. There's a difference between DJ and producer. Come.
Nah, I'm a guest, man. I'm a
Nigga,
guest.
sit.
Guest.
Dude didn't say what word here.
Nobody can hear us. Okay.
My bag.
Huh? Anyway.
All right, we're back again. So wait, no, can I move my phone to the other side so that I can like manually and see what
Yeah.
the people what I
Go
say?
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
So I can keep the phone here.
Hey guys.
What happened to Baha? Doesn't have internet or what?
He does. He's probably working. Different time. Remember?
Where is he?
Saudi.
right? What's the time?
What's the time in Saudi right now, man? It's 3.
It's just add 5 hours
Add.
or remove 5 hours.
Remove 5 hours, so it's like 4 p.m. now.
So it's sit down time.
Yeah.
Arish, how are you? Oh my god.
Can you hear the Sudanese song?
Where did it come from, man?
I don't know.
Let me sit down and see if I'm maybe.
Alright. انت المهم from Tarbas.
How do you, this thing is like
Left the
outside. Oh, it's like
yeah. Alright. Let's go live, guys.
Proud of you. Thank you so much, Arish. Okay.
the right side.
Alright. Zizo, missing you, man.
And assalamu alaikum, guys, welcome back to the second portion of today. If you guys notice, oh wait, Moja's not in the view. Oh wait,
It's alright, man.
hold up, guys.
The
Hold
ghost
up.
voice.
I don't need to be in this part.
You don't need
There
to.
we
You don't
go.
want to be in the
It's
live.
okay. I don't need to be in the live, guys. You guys don't need to see me. You need to see our guests.
Hear anything?
You can't hear anything. How about now?
Yeah.
How about now? Okay. All right, so guys, we have a surprise guest today with us. Just he was chilling outside, and I told him, join us since it's the finale, so we can have a nice, fun discussion, all three of us. The remaining few minutes of the show, we have like 20 minutes. So, welcome once again, Muj, to the show, man, to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, bro. So, Omar, where were we before we went to the break?
We were saying about photography, of course.
Well, yeah, you don't say.
But now we're talking about we talked about the history of photography. And we need to give some people like some tips and tricks
Yeah,
about.
man.
You mean some good tips about being a good photographer?
That's true.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to ask, when did you do your logo?
Which one?
When did you first decide to do a
Hassan
logo?
Saeed, listen to this. This is a paid. Okay. First, I did my logo. My first logo was as a circle. I got my nickname as the Fairy Junior. So I just made an.
Why did you get rid of that?
Get rid of the Fairy Junior?
Yeah, it's now Omar Khalid now, right?
Okay. So
I thought the Pharaographer. No, the Pharaographer was very nice.
the Pharaographer is my username in the Instagram and the Facebook,
yeah, but why is
but-
it not your logo anymore?
because not a lot of people get it. For business, I use Omar Khalid Photography, but for my personal work, like personal photos.
I feel like
That's-
everyone's doing the name photography. It's
Exactly,
like
yeah, that's
XX
also
photography.
yeah, that's what I thought too. But the Pharaographer is a really nice.
Like it is better from a business perspective.
Yeah, from a business perspective,
Branding.
like no one will get like the Pharaographer. Okay, who's this Pharaographer? He's not serious about his work.
Like, I think it depends. If it's for social media, I think having an interesting name makes people
For social
more
media,
interested.
yeah. For social media, yeah. This is my username. I use it all the time. But for business, I put my name as Omar Khalid Photography, so that people can like know my name at least. Know that I'm a photographer, because I choose my nickname was Pharaoh Junior, and I'm a photographer. So the Pharaoh-grapher.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people get it.
I don't know what's there to
Because-
get. It's Pharaoh because he's Egyptian, and then Grapher because he's a photographer.
Yeah.
So Pharaoh Grapher, it's a nice pun.
So after that logo is finished, one of my
How
friends.
many logos did you have altogether?
Okay, I had 3. First I made one logo, and one of my friend designed 2 logos for me. Hassan Sayed, the best designer of all time. Hassan, I hope you watch this. Hassan Sayed, he's a graphic designer. Hit me up if you want to
Shout
make
out,
a good.
shout out.
Okay, shout out to Hassan Sayed, guys.
Alright.
So he made 2 logos for me. One, I told him, okay, he made this Omar Khalid photography. And I told him, dude, my nickname is Pharaoh Junior, or the Pharaoh-grapher. He made another logo for me. But I felt like it's not professional. Like, it's I made a question like A or B in Instagram. Guys, which logo do you prefer? Like 50-50 was like the percentage was like 51 to Omar Khan Photography and 49 to Pharaoh Junior. It was like very, very close. So I didn't know basically which one to choose.
So you went with the.
I just went with Omar Khalid Photography.
Khalid.
Yeah, but Pharaoh Junior is still there for the free work for myself, like for the vlogs, for the photos that I shoot, because I started as a street photographer. I'm not like.
Street photography.
Yeah, I'm not like a specific photographer for wedding or events. I'm just a street photographer who gets invited to weddings.
Okay. Okay. So if you had to pick a genre for you,
Okay.
what would it be?
I think it's gonna be street photography, because in street photography you can find anything you want. Like wedding photography is nice, food photography is nice, but
I think the one that pays the most would be wedding photography or event photography in general.
yeah, wedding pays a lot, and food photography pays a lot.
I don't know about food.
No, food photography. I have one of my friends who's in MMU. He made a photo shoot. It's not a photo shoot. It's like he made a menu for the Shisha Town, near from MMU, for 1,000 ringgit.
Oh my god.
Wallahi, man.
Damn.
Imagine you getting paid 1,000 ringgit to just make a menu made of like 5 or 6 dishes,
Like he just had to take the pictures.
pictures, and edit them. 1,000.
Man,
No,
so
because-
guys,
yeah.
anyone watching that has a restaurant or thinks of doing a restaurant or a menu, you have Omar and me here.
Yeah. Recently, I made a photo shoot for one of my friends in Unique restaurant.
Oh,
His name is
Unique.
Musab. The Moria restaurant.
Yeah. Do you know that one much?
The one that sells Mendi in Unique.
Okay, I know it.
Okay, that one.
Okay.
I did a photo shoot for him for his food. 4 meals. It was nice. I got 100 ringgits. Very nice.
4 meals for 100 versus 6 for 1,000.
Yeah,
You'll get there.
one day.
One day.
Like we said before, usually for art, value is not really from you. It depends on how much your client stands to earn.
Yeah.
If
True.
you're doing something for like an established restaurant,
Yeah, that was like because I asked that one of my friends. I told him, dude, I'm making this photography photo shoot. What do you think I should ask for? He told me like, okay, just go for now. Just go for 100. Then I took his advice, and also I told him like the restaurant is inside the campus, and it's really small restaurant. It's not like a very.
I understand, but this is something that I've also thought about a lot. I understand that for beginners like us, we shouldn't price too expensive.
Exactly.
But I also understand that we shouldn't price ourselves too low.
Yeah. That's
Once you price yourself too low,
you're gonna stay too
you're
low.
going to stay there.
Exactly. That's
and
what
when if you
that's
try
what
to
happened
go
me.
higher, everyone will be like, why?
No, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you a story. We didn't continue. The photo shoot that I was shooting for Mira and
The chair fell down just in case you guys are
You
wondering.
didn't know. That photo shoot, once we finished, really nice people, I talked to them. I was supposed to be getting 50, and he gave me 100. I was like, Are you serious? I was supposed to be getting 50 and that was a lot for me, and then you give me 100? Are you kidding me? And we didn't even agree that I'm gonna edit the photos. I mean, he's just gonna take the photos raw like that.
Man, this guy
I just said
humble.
Wallahi, I was like, mind blown. Are you kidding me? Okay, after that came what, ya Omar? Okay, yeah, the Libyan embassy. One of our students here in UIA, he's a teacher in the Libyan school, and the Libyan school was making I don't know, some event, and the embassy was invited. The ambassador was invited there.
Okay.
And he told me, okay, Omar, we need a photographer. Can you be there? And we need also a videographer. Like, because you're gonna take photos and videos too, and you're gonna have to edit these videos too. So I said, okay, I don't mind. He told me like, okay, how much do you charge? Then I thought, okay, how much do I think I charge? I think 150 is fine. 150 was very low. I didn't know that at that time. I thought like when I say 150, he's gonna say no, this is too much. But he agreed like straight away.
Because he's an embassy, he's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
expecting a lot more than
yeah, at least 500 or something. Yeah, it's the
at
ambassador.
least 500. Habibi, we're
Yeah,
talking
the
1,000 or
The
something
ambassador
like
is
that.
gonna be there. It's like they rented a hall inside a hotel and stuff like that, and you're gonna take photos for all the events and video, and you're gonna edit that video for 150. That's like, you're not gonna find the person anywhere.
I think you priced yourself a bit
Yeah,
too low there.
yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest, Omar, but it's okay.
When I went to that event, the host, like the guys, basically not the committee, the people who were in charge of that event, they met me and they told me, Omar, you charge very low. 150 is very low for such an event. I said it's fine because this is the first time, but it's a good marketing that you're gonna price yourself like low so that you can earn their trust and show them your work, and then you can charge
Like
high.
I told you, I understand low, but too low is
Too
still
low
too
is
low.
not good. Too low is not good.
Like-
Do not charge.
I feel like
Really?
500 would be a good place to start. Wouldn't you think? 500
500
is not
to
too
start?
low. Yeah,
I don't know. It depends on
Like-
what kind of event you're doing, or
like the one you were the
the
ambassador.
ambassador.
was it?
Yeah, it should be 500, man. Should be 500. But I asked for 150, and I couldn't
couldn't renegotiate.
Renegotiate. They really agreed about this. After that, also the Libyan university, the Libyan school, that same school called me because they're having like a graduation party. Then I asked for 350.
Okay.
That was like, there is no ambassadors, there is nothing, they're not renting a hotel. Then I told them 350. They told me, okay, Omar, the school is providing only 250. I told them, sorry, I'm not gonna do it for less than 350. They said, okay, we're gonna give you 350.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's
Okay, there
the
we
stuff,
go.
man, bro,
He's starting to learn, guys.
Yeah. Also one day the Sudanese society was making an event, Mahanak. I don't know.
Mahanak,
Yeah. Then there was supposed to be photographer Zizo, but he said he's not gonna do the video. So they called me, Omar, we need you as a videographer, and we need to make a video. So I told them, okay, how much I'm gonna get paid? Zizo was not getting paid. So I told them, okay, I just need to get paid like 100. They told me, I know that 100 is a lot for a club in UIA. They told me, okay, Omar, like, none of the committees are getting paid, but I'll try our best, because they had no solution. Like, they need a videographer, and I'm the only one available. So they agreed on 50. We agreed on, like, they're gonna take 50. I was like, okay, 50.
That's. I feel like that's okay, because once
The secret,
it's important to I don't know, is it draw a line? I don't know. Like, I understand that for some friends you'd want to do things for free.
yeah.
But the thing is, this is a business.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yes.
didn't buy the camera just to ruin the shutter or the
Exactly.
for your friends. Okay.
Exactly.
Investment, right?
It's an
yeah,
investment.
An investment. One good tip about being into photography and like to increase your business, just make a good relationship with the people. Okay, just interact, laugh, talk. Okay, these people that I made the pre-wedding photo shoot for them, they were very nice to me. I was very nice for them. They called me again for their wedding.
Oh,
Yeah, once they had like Malaysians, they have 2 weddings.
yeah.
Okay,
Two wedding photo shoots, right? Or 2 weddings?
No, 2 wedding days.
Oh, damn. Okay, I
The
didn't know
first day is like the very big day, which happened the nikah, and
Okay.
they write the, I don't know, the contract and stuff like that. Second day is a small ceremony between families. It was not a small ceremony. It was a big ceremony. It was in a hotel, and the
Okay.
the kosha? What is it called?
What's it? Kosha in English? The place where the bride and groom
sit down. I don't know. Basically, the stage.
We'll call it the stage.
Yeah, the stage, basically.
Okay.
It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. The amount of flower, the red flower. Oh God! It was when I entered the hall and I saw that place. Okay, my wedding is gonna be like that.
Yeah.
Wallahi, man. Inshallah, I beg you, inshallah. If anyone have a crush
bride?
a crush on me, please let me know.
Please
Because
single boy here knows how to take photos. Do you know how to cook?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
He knows how to cook a little bit, you know, bachelor.
Inshallah.
Yeah. 0112, I don't know what. So go ahead. Hey, Mujj, do you have anything?
Let me ask you, like, if you come across something that you consider to be like incredibly beautiful, you know, something that you feel blessed to like see.
Yeah.
Is the first thought that you want to photograph it, or do you actually not want to photograph it and to just intake it? Like
no,
yourself?
I think I'll take a photo for it first, but
and then appreciate.
And then I'll appreciate. Yeah. So the first thing I got in the first photo I shot in that wedding was the tables. I shot like around like 20 or 30 photos for that stage before even I shoot the groom and the bride and the father and the families. It was ridiculously amazing. Oh my God, I loved it so much.
Wow. What's the most challenging type of picture that you took?
Okay, the most challenging pictures is that to shoot in the dark. Like I'm not gonna call it night photography. Low light photography because it's not shooting something moves in the dark, like basically an event or stuff like that. Because your ISO is gonna be really high.
Yeah.
The worst thing that can happen to you is your ISO is really high.
Yes, because that, guys, makes something called
noise in the photo.
Exactly. When you zoom in, actually sometimes you don't even have to zoom in. You start to see all these weird colored pixels in your photos. That's because basically a friend of mine, he explained it that the photo is being electrocuted. Like there's a lot of electricity going to the sensor to pick up a lot of the light. So all these pixels and colors start to come out where they shouldn't be. So that's why in low light, a lot of people say try to stay at 3,200.
Yeah, do not exceed 3,000.
And then have like an external light source with you. Because once you go to 6,400, it's like
basically you throw some sand on your photo.
Yeah.
And one good solution for that, just shoot raw and always go underexposed. And then in the post production, just like increase the exposure. It's gonna turn out fine.
Actually, we have 5 minutes left, but okay. I always wanted to talk about this. Oops, sorry guys. Mirrorless or DSLR?
Okay, I would go.
I was gonna ask that in the chat.
Okay, so good. We're all on the same page here.
I think go for mirrorless.
What?
Because mirrorless, okay, for the DSLR, the viewfinder is optical.
Yeah.
Because basically, it's not what the camera sees. It's what you see.
Yeah.
Okay. So whenever I focus using or expose the camera, when I use the live view, which is the sensor exposure, it turns out to be perfectly exposed. But sometimes when I use the viewfinder, sometimes it's overexposed, sometimes it's underexposed, sometimes it's out of focus. The mirrorless doesn't have a mirror, so basically whatever you see in the viewfinder, you're gonna see in the screen. And it's smaller, it's lighter, and mirrorless are more advanced technology again than the DSLRs.
But one of the disadvantages or cons that I heard about mirrorless cameras is that when people see you with a mirrorless camera, they don't consider you a
professional photographer. That's like, basically, because that's
people
what
like. They see the big,
the small,
camera,
the big cameras.
Okay, he takes photos.
And people, even the lenses. People see the 70 to 300.
Yeah.
The lens 70 to 300, even if it's f4. And they consider that's amazing camera. But when they see the 50mm, which is incredibly amazing lens, they just like, what is this?
Sadly, in the photography community, guys, size still does matter.
Yeah. One thing that I hate after being a photographer, that thing you need to know once you decide to be a photographer is that you'll never get a good photo again. You will never. Trust me, man.
Yeah, I read this somewhere. I'm not so sure.
Because whenever people take photos for you, even if it's good, every photographer have his own like perspective or his own like good picture specifics. You're not gonna find that in others. Even if like you need a photographer to take your photo. And even that photographer photo sometimes is not gonna turn out good for yourself. Like you're gonna say no, it's not good. It's not as good as the ones that I take.
I feel like this is a lot like with driving. Like when I drive and then my sister starts to drive, I'm like, and my sister knows how to drive. I just don't trust anyone's driving except my own. It becomes something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you don't trust anyone with your photos. That's it. The best photo, like the best photographers I've seen taking my photos was Zakaria.
Zach's good, yeah.
Yeah, Zakaria is good, and Ali Alam also took one or two photos for me, which was really nice. I liked it so much. Thank you, Ali Alam, for that, and thank you, Zach, for all the good photos.
I just wanted to talk about the mirrorless camera one more time, guys. What we were talking about, it was the optical viewfinder or OVF versus electronic viewfinder, which is EVF. Yeah, this is one of the biggest points. Also, like I said, it's one of the biggest points when people compare mirrorless and DSLR, because in EVF it's basically a small screen. When you look through it, it's a small screen, and it shows you exactly how the photo will turn out.
Exactly, yeah.
It shows you also all the extra details. It shows you the ISO. It shows you the exposure. It shows you the shutter speed. It shows you the histogram, even if you want it to appear.
Yeah.
It has so much more details
and information,
in just that little small screen.
Yeah.
That's like one of the biggest points when it comes to mirrorless versus DSLR. Also, the fact that what's it called? They're lighter.
The lighter?
They're lightweight
compared
to DSLR.
It's lighter and smaller actually.
Like one of the best cameras, mirrorless cameras out there is the Sony A7 Alpha 7.
Yeah.
One of the best, to be honest.
Exactly,
like I have to say, like
Yeah.
they have some really
nice photo. Yeah.
I know a few YouTubers who take videos with them. The crispiest. You can see like details in their eyes. MashaAllah.
Yeah, but that camera is like how much?
It's still
It's
not
the
red, right?
5,000
It's
plus.
not a red, but
It's 5,000
it's 5,000
plus.
plus. Yeah, for like
For the body only,
Yeah.
5,000 plus. My whole camera and the accessories and the lenses, I don't think it exceeded
But no, it's
4,000.
like 2,500 plus like you bought the camera
I
for
bought the
2,500 plus
500.
plus a lens, right?
Plus the kit lens, yeah. I bought the 50 mm.
You bought it. Oh yeah, plus the 50 mm. The 50 is 500, so that's 300. So that's
3,000.
3,000, and the new lens is 4,000.
Is 1,000.
1,000. Okay, so that's altogether
4,000.
4,000. And plus I don't know, you're gonna get a decent tripod,
Yeah.
and then I don't know what's here, I don't know what there. Eventually, you'll make up to buy a full frame.
But this is
you
only
need-
for the
you
body.
need
I'm
those
not gonna
other-
take.
with the mirrorless as well, right? You still need a tripod and
You
stuff.
still need
I
to-
guess so, yeah.
And you still need more expensive lenses for the full frame.
Not really. You do like
Really.
No, not really. Like I told you, man. There's two types of lenses: the
Exactly.
EF and the EF-S.
EF-S only works on the
On
crop
crop,
sensor.
exactly. And you can buy EF lenses for EF can work in both crop.
Yeah, I
and,
know, but it's not gonna work as the same as they work in the full frame because
Well,
first
of course,
thing,
because it crops in.
not only that, that's what I thought too. But when you buy a full frame lens on the crop frame lens, the blur and the background, it's not gonna be like if the lens is f2, it's not gonna be f2 in the crop frame. It's gonna be f2.8. Even if the setting shows it's 8,
Okay,
it's
I'm
1.8.
not so sure about that.
Yeah,
I've never
I
heard
read about
that
this a
one
lot. Like I discovered that recently that if you
Like
have
the only thing I heard about is the
zoom,
vignetting.
yeah.
Or I don't know.
Vignetting?
Vignetting.
Vignetting,
There
yeah.
we go.
Yeah,
Vignetting.
vignetting, yeah.
Vignetting. So vignetting happens, and sometimes chromatic aberrations. Chromatic aberrations are how do you explain chromatic aberrations?
the color shifting in the edges of the shapes.
Yeah, basically look in the the
edges of the shapes, you're
Rainbow,
gonna find the
like you
color.
see a rainbow on the edges. Something like
Yeah, stuff like it's basically green or
that. Red.
something like that.
So yeah, I hope like I can't really explain it that well. I'm not very good with words, guys. Anyways, guys, our live just ended on Instagram. I really I have PTSD with Instagram. I just want to save this live before. Mush, can you actually do it for?
Sure.
Because my last live, we went. My phone just press the save button right there.
Oh, here.
Yeah, that one. Tap it again.
Video saved.
Video saved. Oh, okay. All right, then share. All right. Woo, we're okay, guys. Because last live, my phone lost charge and I lost the video, and that's minus marks right there. So, anyways, oh well, stuff happens. But anyways, guys, this was the last show. Thanks, Mush, for coming. I know you didn't really get a chance to talk, but it was enjoyable having you in the studio. And thanks for coming, Omar.
Thank
it
you
was
so much, man. Really
enjoyable
appreciate
to have
it.
you here.
Honor to be with you. Hoping like if
thanks,
you're
man.
there, just okay. Let's go. Come up again.
So guys, shout out for Omar, guys. He
Thank you so
he
much.
does photography. If you guys need a photographer for an event, he's your guy.
Where can you find him?
Where can you find?
Where can you find me? At Omar Khalid 1997 on Instagram, or search for the videographer
The photographer on Facebook.
on Facebook or Instagram.
Facebook or Instagram. So there you go, guys. You have the photographer here. He takes good photos, by the way. So if you guys need a photographer with decent pricing, that you guys got Omar.
I think your WhatsApp photo is the one I took for you when we were in hiking, right?
My
Yeah,
WhatsApp
okay.
my WhatsApp photo is the photo he took for me when we went hiking. Yes, it is, guys. So anyways, thanks you guys for coming once again. We just finished our live and we're over time with the 4 minutes, and that's okay. So thank you guys for watching us. I hope that I'll be able to bring you more during the semester break, but we'll get to see about that. If you guys see me live, then oh well, it worked out. If you're not, then next semester, inshallah. This has been DJ AAA, guys. Thank you guys for watching all the previous shows. It was really fun for me doing all these shows. I really enjoyed it a lot. I get a lot of experience. This is the end, man. This is Avengers Endgame. This is the last episode.
This is the end show.
The last episode of this season.
Yeah, maybe the last episode of this season. Yes. And guys, if you haven't watched Endgame, please do go watch it. It is
Amazing. If you didn't watch the last episode of Game of Thrones, do not watch Endgame and watch that episode. Trust me, it's like
FYI, Marvel had a spoiler ban on the movie, but it ends next Monday. So after that, spoilers.
you can spoil.
Oh, okay.
You know that they spoiled it to me for me anyways.
How? Who?
Like on Facebook before I watched the okay, that's really nice. I don't know if you can. Oh, say it.
Well.
Okay,
Can you do it in a minute?
Okay, there was a photo on the Facebook. It shows do not click on this carrot.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you click.
And then I clicked on the carrot. And then the image opened. And then
you shouldn't have clicked on the carrot.
I shouldn't
man.
click. I shouldn't. Even the guy who shared that photo, he said do not click. Are you serious? Why are you sharing this?
خلاص يعني he already said don't click.
You'll never get expected.
Yeah, it's reverse psychology. Anyways, guys, we have come to an end. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming, guys. And until next time, inshallah.
Inshallah.
See you around. Assalamu alaikum.
Yo, well, so he's still in the live with us, Arish Shaheen. Oh my god, thank you so much, Arish, for your help. Oh my god, dude, she's the only one that watched the live from second one, and then until now. Thank you so much, Arish.
Thank you, Arish.
Thank you so much, Arish,
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Oh my god, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Let's check the comments. Proud of you, man. Thank you so much. Salma Azizo. Yes, man. Mustafa Namnam, the best videographer and photographer. Thank you so much, Arabi. And really an amazing business to get money. Thank you so much, man. Hamad Shafi, thank you so much. And محاور لا أنا محاور يا باشا مش وائل الإبراشي. I was here all the time. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Arish. You are amazing, and I wish you all the best for your exams and your marks. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. And I'm gonna end it right now, guys. So see you, inshallah. And thank you so much for watching the live view. Thank you, Ahmed, for hosting me.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you, man. And yeah. See you guys. Bye.